Okay, so we are going to do another quick training. This time it is to do with ironing. Now I'm going to show you some items. Now there are 3 different staff members have done the ironing, so I'm not pinpointing anyone in particular. So this is presentation number 1. Presentation number 2. Okay, hold on. Oop, quarter. Now, in this light, they actually don't look too bad. I'm going to pop it around just so you can see there. So as I said, the 3 people have done different things, so I'm not pinpointing. And this one is one that I've done. Now once you start learning to put your swing tags out, I want you to be sitting everything on the shoulder neatly, but I'm also going to show you a way that my auntie taught me how to iron a shirt, especially if it's got, I don't know what these pieces are called, but especially if it's got one of these shoulder pieces. Okay, so I'm going to bring, this is going to be a bit jolty, so okay, I'm going to bring this over here, so we're going to be moving, spin the boxes, okay, so I'm going to put it down, and obviously it's, hopefully, might just have to do one of these tilt things, unscrew it a bit to tilt it down maybe, hope, oh god there's so many different adjusters on this thing, okay, might just have to put it back a bit further, it's all wobbly, there we go, just tightened up, so I'm just going to put it back just so you can see what I'm doing from here. So you're going to be taking it, obviously, everything undone. Now a lot of the shirts come and they are not all buttoned up. So you need to be looking at what's inside the shirt as well. So here we've got a little plastic bag with a button. Now I've actually found that stuck because it's been ironed up the top. I've also found that this plastic, these particularly are from Carolyn Morgan, has been ironed and then it's stuck to the actual shirt. So you've really got to be careful. So first of all, we're going to iron our collar. That bit off there. So we're ironing our collar first. And then, as I said, this is how my auntie taught me to iron my uncle's work shirts. So you're actually going to fold over that bit that I said about and have that flat. So you're going to sort of take it down as far as you can. And then you're going to iron that. Iron over the shoulder seam. Do that both ways. And remember you can stretch things out. So then that area's done. Then you can go into your fronts. Now remember, you've got plastic bags underneath the heat of your iron. And if you can't have your iron up high or to a really good temperature, depending on what the fabric is, then you need to put some elbow grease into pushing out. So this is now we're going to be going in. So I know you can't see too much here, but you're going to remember, think labels, think plastic, because if someone comes and says, well this bit's been melted into this part of the shirt, or there's a plastic tag that when it's been pulled off because it was melted on there has left a dirty mark, we're marking things down. Okay, so you really need to take care. The items have to be presented as best as possible. We're not family to family. We're not a second-hand shop. We're new. And the nicer that we can present something, the better it will sell. So I'm just continuing going around doing each of those areas. Take a note where labels are, and please don't think I'm perfect. I do mess up as well and think, oh God, I missed this or that. But it's just trying to make sure that you're aware. It is harder with labels when you have things inside. It's hard when you have plastic inside, especially a bit like this. It's pretty much 100% cotton, so you know we're using a higher temp. And obviously if there's little tags of cotton, we want them cut off. And we want them cut off while you're ironing, not while I'm going out and about to hang. You know, it's all about, think about how you're doing it. Cost per hour. You're paying me to do something that could have been done before. So now I've just ironed that shirt. Again, it's not perfect, but it is presentable. It looks like it's at least been ironed. Now remember, we want the tags and we want all the buttons done up. Not perfect, you know, they've been packed in boxes and bags for good knows how long, but you know, remember presentation is everything.